All right, Isabel.
But Ava, your point about, you know, if men were that alpha, then they wouldn't be that bothered by this, doesn't really help us when it comes to boys growing up. And that is one of my worries, that for teenage boys now, they are so terrified of the consequences of putting a foot out of line. It's hard enough being a young teenager, working out how things are, working out how to do dating and all of that, without the terror that if you touch in the wrong place at the wrong time, you may find that your whole life is destroyed.
See, I
and
like
there is
that
far
terror.
too much. Well,
I like that.
As a mother of a teenage boy, I don't like
Really?
that terror.
I do.
Malicious thing I've ever...
I do think it's really hard for a 16, 17-year-old boy now in this environment to know even how to start
they are all
having
terrified.
some kind of physical relationship with a woman.
See, the scary thing is about this is that these are the people who are raising the next generation. And she is right, for guys, you're never really going to know when a girl's going to switch on you when she wants to. And your whole life, reputation, your job, your career is tarnished. And the wrongly accused guys will suffer for many, many, many years because of some false accusations. And this is why guys are just scared to date in general, because of this. One of the many reasons.
Where the hell do y'all be finding these men that are obsessed with you? Good fathers?
Morning. First cup of coffee of the day, and this is what pops up on my feed again. Now, I want to be clear. I'm not picking on this particular creator herself, because I've seen iterations of this going around all over the place. And I'm saying this as a man who's been happily married for 40 years, 2 grown daughters, 3 grown granddaughters, great-grandchildren. Ladies, you're asking the wrong questions. Okay? Because you're wanting, you got your laundry list of all the things you want. But the question is, what are you bringing to the table? Okay, you want a man to go out and bust his ass, keep a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food on the table for you and the children. Take care of y'all and love you. But can you cook like Gordon Ramsay? You keep house like Martha Stewart? Can you manage a budget like Alan Greenspan? Do you have a personality like June Cleaver and not one of these bad bosses? Okay, and can you boink like a star? Yes, whenever he wants it. See, that's the thing. Y'all have your list of demands, but you don't want to do anything in return. Okay, it takes years, decades, for a man to develop a skill set. Okay, to be able to provide everything that you want. But y'all aren't willing to put in the time to develop your own essential skill sets. So, I'm sorry. Y'all have been lied to for decades by this third wave intersectional feminism garbage. Y'all can just sit on your well-padded posteriors and do exactly nothing and expect your husband to take care of you like a princess. Well, you're not a princess. You're not even the court jester. You have no domestic skills. And your personalities suck. So, if you want a guy, you got to work on you first. You got to make it worth it for him to invest the time and to put in the hours to give you everything you want. Because if you're not willing to do it, I'm sorry. It's going to suck to be you. There was a recent survey out that said over the next 20 to 25 years, over half of the young women today will never get married because guys are checking out. It's not worth it for most guys to date, to get involved in a serious relationship, much less to get married to a woman. Because y'all get an attitude, you take off, you take half his and the kids, and he winds up stuck paying the bill and child support forever. Ain't worth it. It's just not.
I know that was a long clip, but I really wanted to share that one. See, this guy's been around the block a few times, he knows the deal, and he's not talking about all women, he's talking about the women who have been manipulated and corrupted by the system we see today. See, some women just expect the guy to take care of everything financially, pay the bills, take care of them, pay for the dates. But if a guy says he wants a woman with good life skills who can take care of a house, who can cook, clean, be nurturing, it's sexist.
Toxic modern day feminists be like, do not hold the door open for me. Do not say ladies first. I am a boss babe. I am an independent woman. I pay my own bills. I have a big girl job. All men are trash. I don't need a man, okay? What do I have to offer in a relationship? We're just lucky to be with someone like me, a boss babe. Yes, I mean, I don't cook, clean. I'll probably talk down to you all the time. Also, my place is a really bad mess. There's trash everywhere. I go out every single weekend, you know, drink with the girls trip. You know, I have sex with random different men at the bar that I take home, but it's because I'm an independent woman. That's empowering for us women, okay? You can't handle that. You're just insecure. Then when these women finally get in relationships, they're just like, why is the guy that I'm dating some bum ass loser? All he does is take money from me. He doesn't work and he treats me like crap. Where did I go wrong? Where are all the good men at? No one wants me. I'm sorry, but you scared away all the good men, but you got your bum ass loser guy now. You can take care of him. You're a boss, babe. You don't need no man. He can depend on you, right?
See, I'm seeing more and more of this online, and it's refreshing to see. It's good to see this woman giving these toxic chicks a reality check.
The audacity and confidence of mediocre men is something I wish we could bottle and huff.
So I think you'll find most men actually underrate themselves because of the build-up of rejection and the social expectations they have. So I've met a lot of women, and I've seen a lot of women online who are 1 and 2s at most and walk around saying they're 10s. So you're just watching this video is just side chick vibes.
You're not actually a feminist if you hate men. If you participate in hookup culture, you think that having a sugar daddy, sex work, or the commodifying of women and their bodies is women empowerment. If you think that birth control is a one-size-fits-all for women's health, if you think that life ends when a woman has a child, if you think that men and women are exactly the same, if you support body positivity, which encourages the acceptance of an unhealthy body, if you think people like Lizzo, Cardi B, the Kardashians, Kylie Jenner actually empower women, toxic feminism is perpetuated by design.
Who is better at self-improvement, men or women?
Women. Self-improvement, definitely women.
Okay, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10.
10s across the board. 10, oh, period.
Okay, isn't saying you're a 10 admitting there's no room for improvement?
No, not at all.
Isn't the first step towards improvement admitting you're not perfect?
You're right.
Yes. We were perfect. We just said
we
were
10s.
That doesn't. You didn't say that being on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfect.
Fact.
Well, what would be perfect then? On a scale of 1 to 10?
There is no perfect, really.
Isn't the first step towards improvement admitting you're not perfect?
Yes, 100%.
So then why would you admit that you're a 10, which is perfect?
Because you should feel in your own way that you are perfect, because that's
embrace
confidence.
That, because that's manifesting that you are a 10.
12.
Isn't saying you're a 12 admitting there's no room for improvement?
Ooh, you got me. No, that doesn't.
No, because I mean, universal scale.
You gotta speak in the microphone.
Is it universal scale? We're talking about like 20, right?
Right.
So like, there's always room for improvement. We just think highly of ourselves, but there's always room for improvement. We just think highly of ourselves.
Well, isn't the first step towards improvement admitting you're not perfect?
No, it just means that there's room to grow, right? Yes.
It just means that
the
there's always
room to grow. I didn't say we're perfect. We just said we think highly of ourselves.